International radio personal about the Elizabeth Smith excited to be here today on WBSW Radio. We're going to make it really good. It's the number one internet station. I really mean number one. We're the first to introduce the world to the platform internet station with social media sites. So enjoy what we have for you today. I'm excited for the Americans making it do what it do.
I'm so glad to be here today. Here in our days, the sharp way come through the music just stop all of a sudden. They call our internet is going in and out, but it's often that it happened like that. But I'm truly blessed. I'm Dr. Leonard D. Smith. God has given me a chance to come before you after I say an awesome weekend. A blessing to see a marvelous Monday. So we got an awesome show planned for you, and we just want you to just sit back, relax. The topic of today is understanding healthy family relationship. This is straight talk, no chaser. We aired on Monday. Normally we try to get in a little early, but today we have to adjust our schedule just a little bit. The website where you can check us out is WBSW Radio. And I'm sorry because when you get back with that music, sometimes they want to continue to play. But we're going to get that fixed right quick. Hey, see, that's where we should have been going. We should have been working our way to that right there. We could have come in when we were supposed to, but you know how that is. You got to be ready. WBSW Radio, the number one internet station. Again, the website, WBSW Radio, the internet station, 23.wig.com. If you want to chat with the host, you have an opportunity. You can join as a guest on StreamYard. That's the link is StreamYard.com/A. BPLCQ W682. Then, if you want to check us out, where you can share your opinion as well as a story. If you have several stories, example, live with me in the world, you can go to Facebook.com, Big O Live, TikTok Live. And the handle for those three are Dr. L.D. Alberto Smith. Facebook's second device that is working in our favor is Zeta Phi Sigma Greenville. Radio.com, which is FMRadio.com or StudioRadio.com. That's WBSW Internet Radio 23. Riverside FM, that's WBSW Radio. Super Live, which is WBSW Internet Radio. Ango.com. And you check us out at WBSW-Radio-14059 Twit. You have that Dr. L.D. Alberto Smith, 2017, more or less Dr. L.D. Alberto, 2017, and YouTube. That's the Smith Way Enterprise. So excited that we have several outlets where you can check us out. So truly, we thank you for taking time to be here. Also on YouTube, you can check us out on Dr. Lorenza D. Alberto Smith. You can check us out there. So truly, it's a blessing to have those opportunities. Remember, we are the number one internet station. We're the first one to kind of jump out, put all of our broadcasting, all of our live recordings on social media. So we think each one of those social media engines or network for this opportunity that we come to share with you. Our on-demand episodes are available on PodServe FM by going to WBSW Radio. Now, these are the outlets or the podcast opportunities, or in essence, just the Apple opportunities where you can check. So it's Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, along with Instagram, Snitchers, Pandora, Spotify, and Amazon Podcast. And we're glad because PodServe FM give you an opportunity to hear our on-demand episode, audio only. So when you go in there, just type in WBSW Radio. WBSW Radio, the number one internet station, have listeners and watchers in 59 countries on 6 continents. And we're an interactive station I want you to bear with sometimes our internet get overloaded. We had a time when everybody's on the internet just trying to check everything out. That put a push on our particular internet, but it's a blessing to be able to come before you. I want to thank each and every one of you all joining early. Thank you for taking time to join here and be a part of what we're doing today. Again, you can register, you have an opportunity to register for a WBSW radio giveaway. Say again, because we do it every show. You should have your name in with a means of transaction. Those transaction means are Bitcoin, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. You can send it to Lorenza D. Smith15 at gmail.com. Then if you want to sow a seed of $1 with WBSW Radio by sending it to Cash App, $sign, LORENZA, D as in David, SMITH, and or PayPal at Lorenza D. Smith15 at gmail.com. WBSW Radio, so excited that we're asking you to show your support. Sowing a seed of $1 is showing your support, but we have an opportunity for you to monetize. Take advantage of the opportunity on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Big O Live, Super Live, Tango, YouTube, Riverside. You also have an opportunity to go to studioradio.com. You have several opportunities, so please support us how you see fit. But just being on here is enough. But if you want to just go beyond that, we thank you for doing it. Again, we mentioned the title of our show earlier. It is Understanding Unhealthy Family Relationship. And that's our big focus tonight. And we're going to come back and we're going to just jump on this topic. We're going to play one of our sponsors advertisement because we want to make sure we give all of them in all those companies, all those supporters an opportunity. Elegant International Greek Apparel.
All of the organizations interested in designing and purchasing apparel, jewelry, and novelty items. Contact Lorenza D. Smith, consultant agent for Elegant Greek Apparel, a licensed Greek vendor at 467 or email the Smith at gmail.com.
Elegant International Greek Apparel. You can check them out. Go to Instagram, Elegant International Greek Apparel. Type that in. Be a follower. Then order offline, or you can go to Facebook, and that's Elegant Greek Apparel. You can check it out there, or you can just go to my handle, which is Dr. L.D. Alberto Smith, and working as a consultant agent, the CEO, making sure everything's in line. We can order and get you doing what you need to do. Now, we do certain forms of monetized way, working to make sure the money is in the right place. We do use Cash App. It's a 4% charge on the Cash App, as well as we'll take payment by cashier check, personal check, organization checks as well, or you can use Zelle to also send the money. We got several ways to do this, and we want to make sure we can offer you a product. Go to Elegant International Greek Instagram. You can see all the products that are available, or go to my Facebook page, Dr. L.D. Alberto Smith. Excited by having the opportunity to share that advertisement with you. Let's talk about understanding unhealthy family relationship. First question you have to ask yourself, what does unhealthy relationship mean? What does that term mean? How it relates to how we operate in everyday life by just thinking about unhealthy. When we say unhealthy, that means it's not good for you. It's toxic. It's difficult. It is just not a great opportunity to be in a relationship with someone that's chaos, drama. You want a drama-free. They don't bring peace. There's always something going on. So that's unhealthy for each and every one of us. But we're going to be specific about the meaning of it. An unhealthy relationship is one characterized by controlling behaviors, a lack of trust and respect, poor communication, emotional manipulation, isolation from others. See, instead of promoting happiness, joy, peace, and growth, it leaves one or both parties feeling drained. Have you been in a relationship and just all of your energy been sucked out of you? Because every time you're in that same place with that person, it just sucks all your energy because it's constantly going back and forth. Constantly there's something to be fussing about. Constantly insecurity is in play. Constantly something keeping you from having the joy and the peace that you need to be successful. So you're in an unhealthy relationship. You're in a toxic relationship. You're in a difficult relationship. The dynamic is hard to deal with because you're in a controlling situation. There's a lack of trust and respect. You can't communicate with each other. Emotional manipulation. You know, they want to push you to, they may be crying, they may have you crying, they may be angry, and they're constantly riding you, trying to call for you to be have perfection, but they're not a perfection. We are all not perfect individuals. We're not perfect. We do perfect things. Instead of them promoting happiness, joy, peace, and growth, they leave you so drained, insecure, and constantly walking on eggshells. Have you been in a relationship like that? You're walking on eggshells. You're not in the right one. See, signs includes constant criticism, guilt tripping, shaming, insulting you, dishonesty, lying, boundaries violated. You said this is all where I need to go. We don't need to go there, and they cross the boundaries. Controlling behavior created from mistrust, or fear, and a need to be right. That is what we're dealing with most of those individuals who want to be in a healthy relationship. Everybody are focusing on a healthy relationship. But if you don't have the peace in your life, if you have chaos, you're going to be in a drama-filled relationship. So it's unhealthy. It's toxic. So you want to know, what does it look like? Let's simply look at the characteristics of an unhealthy relationship. First, control. One person make most of all the decisions and are trying to isolate the other person from their friends and their family. Poor communication. Open and honest communication is replaced with constant arguing, a lack of understanding, a passive aggressive behavior, dependency or dependence. One person says they can't live without the other and are threatened to do something drastic if the relationship ends. Digital monitoring or clocking. One person used social media to keep tabs on the other person and may demand quick response to messages and texts. Dishonesty and distrust. One person lies too much. They steal from you, or they keep information from their mate. Disrespect. One person makes fun of the other or talks about them behind their back. Emotional manipulation. Behavior like belittling, guilt tripping, shaming, need to be right. Then they even want to threaten you. They threaten to use control of another person's emotions and action. Hostility. One person pick fights with the other, which may lead to changes in behavior to avoid upsetting them. Harassment. One person use unwanted, unwelcome, uninvited behavior that makes the other feel unsafe. Intimidation. One person tries to make the other fearful or taunted. They may include threatening violence or breakup. The lack of respect and boundaries. One partner disregards the other feelings, opinions, and boundaries, leads to a feeling of being undervalued. Physical violence. One person uses force, such as throwing things, hitting, snapping, grabbing, or shoving to get their way. Sexual violence. One person pressures or forces the other to sexual activities against their will or without consent. No being no. Fear. You may feel unsafe, afraid to be yourself, or constantly dreading interactions with the other person. Constant criticism. You may feel judged, belittled, or never good enough in that relationship. These are things that you need to make sure you pay close attention. This is what an unhealthy relationship looks like, whether it's family, friend, romantic, organization, workplace, community. This is unhealthy, and you cannot continue to be in a relationship like that because it's going to get worse before it gets better. So if you got a friend that is dealing with a situation like that, how do you help your friend? I want you to kind of think how to help a friend in an unhealthy relationship. Before we move from that point, we're going to give a shout out to our next sponsor, Mary Ruth's Restaurant in Georgiana, Alabama.
Yes, Mary Ruth's Restaurant in Georgiana, Alabama. Excited to be there because it's the best southern cooking in South Central Alabama, located at 261 State Highway 106 West, Georgiana, Alabama. Come and visit and talk to the corners. That is Marvin Smith and Katrina Roper Smith. You want to give them a call, you can at 334-549-0950. If you want to go to Facebook and check them out, you go to Marvin Smith and also Katrina Roper Smith. Oh, it's a ball going on down at Mary Ruth Restaurant.
Give a shout out to the corners down at Mary Ruth's Restaurant in Georgiana, Alabama. It's exciting, some of the things they're doing. They are, they say you come and visit them. We got Southern cooking for Southern people. They also work a great impact. They got a new thing that they're serving on Friday nights after a ball game. Come and check them out. They are serving a late night, well, that 10 o'clock meal for those people coming out of the games in the Butler County areas. No matter where you're coming from, if you're down there visiting one of the local teams, Greenville, Georgiana, and McKinsey, you need to stop in at 261 State Highway 106 West, Georgiana, Alabama. Mary Ruth Restaurant, Brother Bob and Marla Smith, and Katrina Roper Smith. You can give them a call at 334-549-0950. See what they need for the day. Thank you so much, Brother Marvin and Sarah Katrina Smith, and what you're doing. How to help a friend in an unhealthy relationship. See, if you suspect that someone you care about may be in an unhealthy or abusive relationship of any kind, learn how to support them. See, if your friend is in an unhealthy relationship, they may not even realize what they are experiencing. which is unhealthy and abusive. See, they're aware they can control with planning the right time to leave. So your friend might think it's their fault. Cause to them to stay in the relationship even mean it's not unhealthy for them. Talk with them and let them know this is an abusive, unhealthy relationship. And they need to leave. See, why you support your friend. Your friend must be the one to decide to end their relationship. You can't go in there and force them to end the relationship. You can't go in there and give too much advice because that puts you in the middle. See, whatever decision they make, it's important for you to respect their feelings while also showing you care about them. You care. You really care about what's going on. So if they're in an unhealthy relationship, they may not even realize it, but you're there to be supportive. You're there to listen because they're your friend. For me, they have to be a special person. When I spend that time and giving my time to help you in a challenging situation, you know what you need to do. Don't come in there putting gas on the fire. When you get it started up and it blow up because you can jump in the middle of it. You have to kind of stay away and let them handle the situation. So you ask yourself and talk to them, what can I do? Or what you can do to be successful in getting out of an unhealthy relationship. From a friend point of view, let them know you're there for them. Sometimes just listen and being supportive can really help. Here's some tips I want you to check out. First of all, be patient. Be a patient listener. Let your friend know that you hear what they're saying and that you are supporting whatever they decide to do. Remind your friend that they deserve respect, honesty, and open communication. Help them to see the abuse. Help them to see that abuse is never okay. And that is never their fault. Keep the focus on your friend, not on the other person in their relationship. See, it will help your friend feel comfortable talking to you about the relationship, even if it continues. Make them feel comfortable enough. Don't contact the other person in the relationship because your friend gonna be the one that have to deal with the consequences. Don't be stepping in when you should. Don't contact the person or post about the relationship on social media. That will only make things harder for your friend. To continue being there for your friend after the relationship is over. Your support matters just as much then than before. Practice self-care and boundaries. You can be a good friend and still prioritize taking care of yourself. And let's think about several of these key points. One of them is be patient. Listen. Be a good listener, an active listener, so you can hear your friend. Let them talk. Don't jump in. Allow them to share with you because they feel like you jumping in, you're stepping into the middle of the relationship. You're too much involved. Listen to what they're saying. Remind your friend that they deserve respect, honesty. They don't need lies. They don't need to be gaslit. They deserve clear, concise communication, which requires to be open. Always keep in mind, do not get in the middle of this, what's going on. Do not contact the friend counterpart or the friend partner or mate. Don't get too deep in. Express with them self-care, prioritizing self-care and having boundaries. Continue being their friend. After the relationship, even after the relationship is over, because your support matters. Just as much then as earlier or in the future. You have to make sure you understand how important you are. Understand that you can also help them with more support. Reach out to a trusted adult to bring in support for both you and your friend. Search for resources in your community that can provide information and guidance, and share that information with your friend. Help them seek professional help when they're ready. Don't try to push them, don't try to force them. Let them seek that help, professional help, when they're ready. They might not be ready for it. See, if you don't know how to approach this subject of seeking help professionally with your friend, you can chat with an advocate from the National Teen Dating Abuse Helpline. The number is 866-331-9474. Or you can text Love Is to 22522, or go to that chat line. National Teen Dating Abuse Helpline. Call number again is 866-331-9474. Or text LOVEIS to 22522. Again, 22522. Or just go to their chat line, in essence, chat online. Just remember, if that friend is in an abusive relationship and desiring to leave, help them connect with a safe adult to develop a safety plan. One of the dangerous things is that because that a person that's unhealthy, abusive, he find out or she find out, it's going to be hell to pay. So you have to make sure they get with someone on their own. You don't go get a safety plan. You don't go to the advocate. Allow them to do that. That way, they can make it personal. See, that plan should be personalized. And then they should be able to practice the plan that helps keep them safe. They can practice it so they know what to do. See, a personal safety plan will address their physical safety and emotional safety. It may include information about how to leave the relationship and find support legally or with safety and law enforcement. Just make sure you advocate seeking professional help, seeking a connection with a safe adult, seeking that safety plan, or calling the National Teen Dating Abuse Helpline. You see why the team, all of them would accept your call and tell you what you're supposed to be. They want to make sure we all are healthy, are in good position. Let's give a shout out to our next sponsor, L&T Stallworth Lawn Service, Mr. Anthony Stallworth.
If you need your lawn manicure, check out the experts at L&T Stallworth Lawn Service, LLC. Owned and operated by Tony Stallworth. Their slogan is the manicure expert in South Central Alabama. If you need to call, contact Tony. The number is 334-300-7401, or go to Facebook and type in Anthony Stallworth. Check him out. Check out the lawn service. He's gonna make it do what it do.
L&T Stallworth Lawn Service, LLC, Mr. Anthony Stallworth, manicure expert in South Central Alabama. If you want to contact Mr. Stallworth, the number is 334-300-7401. Or go to Facebook, type in Anthony Stallworth. And once you type Anthony in, it'll populate his information, and then you can DM Anthony about getting your lawn manicured by our true expert. Thank you so much, L&T Stallworth Lawn Service, Anthony Stallworth. Thank you for this being a supporter of what we're doing. As we move forward, we want to look at the difference between unhealthy family relationship and dysfunctional family relationship. In essence, unhealthy relationship, whether it's your family, whether it's your friend, whether it's your romantic, is unhealthy regardless of with your job, your workplace, your community, your organization is unhealthy or it's dysfunctional. And we have to look at this by using our best meaning of unhealthy family relationship. See, an unhealthy family relationship refers to any connection within a family that causes distress. But it can range from minor issues like constantly criticism within the family to severe problems like emotional abuse. It's our serious unhealthy family relationship. It can be as minor as constant criticism to severe problems like emotional abuse. A dysfunctional family relationship is a broad concept describing persistent, systemic patterns of unhealthy interactions that create a harmful environment and prevent family members from getting their basic emotional needs met. Dysfunctional family dynamics may exhibit specific characteristics like poor communication, addiction, abuse, and the lack of emotional support. An unhealthy or dysfunctional family relationship, on the other hand, is characterized by repeated patterns of harmful behavior, like abuse, neglect, poor boundaries, and a consistent lack of emotional control, which damage a person's well-being, physical, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, socially, and psychological. It's going to damage a person's emotional well-being, making them feel unloved, unvalued, and unsafe. Essentially, when you think about all of these things that causes that unhealthy dynamic, a dysfunctional dynamic, we have to remember why unhealthy relationships are often symptoms. Symptoms now. Dysfunctional is the underlying systemic problem. The root of what's going on. Get to the root of the problem. And it's underlined with dysfunction. See, you can have an unhealthy relationship within an otherwise functional family. And we do have unhealthy relationship in functional families. But in a dysfunctional family, it will always contain unhealthy relationships and patterns. You ask yourself, how am I going to address those challenges? How am I going to address what's going on? Give a shout out to Brenda. Thank you, Brenda, for joining us. You just jumped in. I give you a hi. If you want to be invited, I will hit the invite button. You can come in and share your point about unhealthy relationship, understanding them. Can we understand them? And I want you to kind of think about, can we understand them? Let's give a shout out to our next sponsor, Magic Design and More, with Miss Regina Thomas.
If you're looking for some awesome design work, t-shirts, cups, whatever novelty items you want, contact Magic Design and More, where their slogan is, there's a touch of magic in everything we do. The owner and operator, Gina Thomas, and the number to contact Gina is 205-257-1584, or email her Regina, Redina, Thomas, THOMAS, 78 @gmail.com. Check her out, check the business out, and make it do what it do. If you're looking for
That is Magic Design and More, Regina Thomas. They can do any screen print that you ask them to do. We want you to give them a call. And the number is 205-257-1584. Magic Design and More. Regina Thomas. If you want to email, you can go to Regina Thomas78 @gmail.com. Regina spelled REGINA THOMAS 78 Thank you so much, Ms. Regina, for supporting us and just talk about, just give us the opportunity to talk about you, because I know you're talking about us. Thank you so much. Enjoy having me. Let's give a shout out to Soap Gems by Jackson and Grace.
Jackson is the best soap and perfume scent in South Central Alabama. Or Jennifer Jackson. Contact information is 251-227-1885, or your Facebook. You type in Jennifer Jackson or Charlie Angel. Jennifer provides you the best products in South Central Alabama. So let's make it do what it do.
Soap Gems by Jackson and Grace, Jennifer Jackson. Go to Facebook, type in Jennifer Jackson. You said Soap Gem, what do they do? They got the best perfume and soap scents. They're producing in their own setup and everything. Mom and pop setup, small business mindset. But check them out, give them a call, and simply that shout out will be available for you if you just give them a call. I think the number was adjusted and changed, but I think it's 251. I just go back and look at it because they shared the number on there. But just go to Facebook, type in Jennifer Jackson, with one N, Jennifer Jackson, or either Charlie Angel. DM Jennifer and make it do what it do. It's so exciting to be able to come and share and have them supporting what we're doing. So truly, thank you, Ms. Jackson, and your team, which is, I know, is your family. Make sure you do that. Let's give a shout out to Shay Johnson. She's doing an awesome thing, got an awesome group that's running across my board, and I want to make sure you see it when you run across. That's Miss Shay Johnson. Thank you so much for supporting what we're doing. We're excited about having her as a supporter. So truly, the number is 251-369-1344 for Soap Deals for Jackson and Grace. And then you also have an opportunity to give a shout out to Beverly Shea. She's doing an awesome job with her organization. We have Pricestead Consulting with Mr. William Scott. You can check it out. They're a consulting firm that can meet your need. So give Mr. William Scott an opportunity and a call to work with you because he's excited about doing that. 334-322-5438. Check him out. Again, Beverly Shea flashing up there, and you get a chance to just hit that way you can connect. But you can go to Facebook and type in Shay Johnson, and it'll populate the information. As we get ready to close out, we want you to be able to address unhealthy relationship with your friends, with your family. You ought to be able to address it yourself by knowing exactly what to do. We mentioned several things that will be really important for you to do. First of all, you must identify that you're in an unhealthy, abusive relationship. It may not be a physical abuse. It might be emotional abuse. It might be a financial abuse. It might be a spiritual abuse. Physical is not the only way that we can damage other people, but we're trying to exhibit the power we have, exhibit the control. So when we said an unhealthy relationship is built on power and control. See, in the beginning, unhealthy behaviors, this is what you got to pay close attention to. Unhealthy behaviors may not seem like a big deal. It happened, but you said, "Oh, well, I just don't believe that happened. I'm gonna give them a second chance." And that second chance could be detrimental to you. Pamela Thurman, thank you so much for joining us, for jumping in here. I'm trying to look cool guy. Thank you for jumping in here. That Dr. John Hayes, thank you, Dr. Hayes, healthy behaviors. Because it starts off with, it is a big deal. See, when they're insulting you, when they're constantly criticizing you, they're disrespecting you, they're shouting at you, in essence yelling, they're putting you down, they're showing that they got the jealousy accusation going on, they're shoving, pushing, other abusive behavior. This is an unhealthy and disrespectful relationship. They must stop. It's not easy to be talking, but when people show themselves, believe what you see, and run as fast as you can. Because I'm telling you, they're not just hanging on to do nothing. They want to do something because they see that you are accepting some of that disrespect. You don't deserve to be disrespected. You deserve to be respected. And if you think your relationship is unhealthy, few tips I'm going to leave with you. Focus on your safety. Prioritize self-care. Talk to someone you trust about what's going on with your relationship. Contact a provider for service, professional counselor, therapist, or law enforcement. Have a safety plan. That is known as an exit plan. Make sure you have that exit plan so you can get out of there and you can get in a safe place. Recognize unhealthy behavior so you can identify unhealthy relationships. Our title today was Understanding Unhealthy Relationships. Hopefully we shared enough information with you. We got several people that's joined us, and I want to give a shout out to them. Is that Christy Lynn? Thank you so much. Tracy, thank you for jumping in here. Robin, thank you so much. Paige, thank you. B. Redmond, thank you so much. I give a shout out to each of those. Shannon, Gloria Thompson, DC Young Fly, 1313 Melanie Woodsley, Andrew Cooper. I want to give you a shout out. I am Jamie is Jamie, so we'll give a shout out to Jamie. B, thank you. Michaela, thank you so much. Les, all right. Kind of glare on that. Is Didra Bella. First impression too. Thank you. Francisco. Love. Third down and 1. Brenda. All right. All black, everything 40. Is that Winder Phillip 59. Kim, thank you. Tracy, Digital Game. Mr. Z. All right, Miss Brown, is that it? 2020. Thank you. Shirley. King B. Thank you. Sister Girl. Thank you. User. King B again. All right. We got Summit Star 901. Anita. Vidal. Colton Kinner. One time. Thank you, Dorothy. Sam, thank you so much. Eldorado, thank you so much. Andrea, James, Viviana, Spec, thank you so much. XZA Gent, thank you for joining us. Dean, thank you. Tina, thank you. Coach _103. Thank you so much, Coach, for joining us. That's Coach Lauren D. Smith. Thank you, Coach. One of the co-hosts on our sports show from time to time. And also my daughter. I'm so proud of her. Thank you so much. Sonia, thank you so much. Jaden, thank you. Georgiana, Miss Georgina. That's what that is. All right, GRG 222. Thank you. Feel Good Chef, thank you. Tabitha, thank you so much. B, thank you. Elena, mindvisionlifecoach.org. Give a shout out if you want to come join us there now and then, meaning you want to come live to our main setup. We'll let you come in and share some Mind Vision life coach information with us. We would love to have you on here. So you have that opportunity. John, thank you so much. Keith Milling, thank you. Renee, Theo, Yvette Smith, my sister Zeta Barbados Incorporated, and my biological young sister. Thank you for each and every one of you. Shout out to Abel joining us. Bar Baker, thank you. Beauty, thank you for joining us. This is Chris Bowl, Lino, Libby, Sawar. Thank you, all the individuals joining. It was awesome having each and every one of you, but we had our time. Thank you, God. It's been so good. We've been blessed to be able to come before you. So we want you to be safe, take care of yourself. You got a show Our Voice scheduled tomorrow. Probably it's going to be a little later. It's going to be probably about 5:30 or 6 tomorrow. So check it out. Our Voice, we just focus on grassroots perspectives and individuals at our local level. We're going to talk about things that are going on in the neighborhood tomorrow. Probably 5:30 tomorrow to kind of get our time balanced. And we look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much for your support. All those individuals on Facebook, thank you for joining me. Now you can pop up so I can see them, but normally I'll see them a little later. It's a blessing. It's been Awesome. So take care of yourself. We'll see you tomorrow. Make it do what it do.
You know, you stronger than you know. Believe in yourself. Quit student challenges. And the reward on the other side is well worth it. I'm telling you. It's raining, it's pouring. My hooks are overflowing. It's only two ways you can go. And the top is what I'm doing. Hard working, dedication. Hard working, dedication. Grinding up on vacation from the trials and tribulations. It's raining, it's pouring. My hooks are overflowing. It's only two ways you can go. And the top is what I'm doing. Hard working, dedication. Hard working, grinding up on vacation. Y'all trying to control on this battlefield strategy.